Hey everybody, this is Richard, and I wanted to do a quick review of the final week of July. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. I'd like to first go over the disclaimer, and then we'll start looking at the results for the Phoenix algorithm. This will be a very short video, just so you know, but we'll kind of go through this. But the risk disclosure is the same one we've always had. Basically, this just discloses that there's substantial risk of loss in trading futures. It's not for everyone, and I'm not a commodity trading advisor. We're a third-party developer. We offer the algorithms to be traded under what's called a letter of direction. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started and look at the review for the performance for the Phoenix algorithm for that final week in July. So as I mentioned, this is going to be a pretty quick review, but basically I gave the algorithm a C. The reason why I got a C is we closed the week with a loss of about $607. It's about 3% on a 20K unit size. But if I look at each algorithm individually, the 10-year has actually been long since the 20th of July. So it came into this week long. And what you'll notice is, if you look here, you've got Friday, this is Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So that means this point right here is where we came into the week on the 10-year. So as you can see, the 10-year is actually up from where we got in. We got in, or from where we started the week, I should say. So we started the week right at about this point, and we closed the week at about this point. So it did go higher, which is good. That's what we want to see. Now the day trade didn't trigger at all. Here you have Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and then Monday. The last trade it had was the previous week's Friday, which was over here. But so we didn't really have any trades, and that's also good. The reason why that's good, by the way, is because overall the S&P closed down a little bit for the week. So if you look at the S&P, that's over here, and this is our momentum algorithm, you'll notice that we had 2 winners and 2 losers, and that's pretty common when you have a sideways drifting lower kind of market like we had, because again, the market did close down for the week. It started on the 23rd at about this point right here, and we closed at about this point right here. So it was down a little bit for the week. So if I back up and kind of zoom out a little bit, what we're talking about here is you had the S&P down for the week, but we were also down, but not by a lot. That's the reason why I gave it a C. Is a lot of this is to be expected. Nothing happened out of the norm that would be a shock. We didn't have substantial losses at all. They were just sort of the normal, typical stop out losses, but then we had a few winners, which were good. But in the end, the 10-year did its job. The 10-year rallied in the midst of an S&P going lower. The day trade algo actually did its job as well because it didn't have any trades. That's good, because if it would have had any trades, they would have probably been stopped out. The best possible trade might have been on Thursday when you had this gap up and then some strength, but then notice how it sold off. So we would have probably had a slightly down trade if it would have gotten in. So the 10-year did its job, the day trade did its job, and that really just leaves the momentum ES, this one over here. And this is the one that it did do its job for the most part. In other words, again, nothing happened out of the norm. We bought on a Monday, we got stopped out on Tuesday. Then we bought on Tuesday, had a gain on Wednesday when the market gapped higher. And then we bought again on Wednesday, got out on Thursday when you had a gap higher along with some strength. And then it got back in on Thursday but got stopped out. So that's, again, just very typical. So I gave it a C. Even though we were down, you might wonder why it wouldn't be more like a D. But again, the reason why is it did its job, and nothing happened that would be considered out of the ordinary. So with that out of the way, I'll just go ahead and close it out. But it was overall not a horrible week for us. It was just sort of okay, and okay in my mind, that's a C. So gave it a C, and again, this was coming off of one of the best weeks we've ever had, and you can see the previous video to see more details on that if you haven't yet. But overall, I'm looking forward to sharing the results as we continue moving forward. If you have any questions at all, feel free to email me at sales@AlgorithmicTrading.net and reach out, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have. And by the way, for those of you trading like the swing trader or the wave trader, You probably saw the same on the swing trader. You would have seen the same results because there were no day trades, and that's the one thing that the swing trader doesn't have. The so the pro trader, the crusher, they would have had similar results as well. So again, overall, a decent week. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. So thanks a lot, and have a great day. Bye bye.